coming at you from my backyard. Look what I got here. This is the pit barrel cooker. I'm so excited to get this. This is going to be amazing. If you haven't heard of the pit barrel cooker yet, you better look that up. I just received this thing. So today's going to be the unboxing video. I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to show you everything that's inside here. Later, I'm also going to do a video of the top accessories that I've also purchased on top of this. And I'll show you what those are and why I chose those. And I'll link that video right up here. And also I'll link it below too, so you can watch this whole video and then click the link below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel too, guys. Lots of great barbecue videos on there already. A ton more coming up featuring this and also my big green egg, of course, and a whole bunch of other great stuff. So hit the subscribe button right now as you're watching this. I'd really appreciate that. So let's get into this. Why a pit barrel cooker? What is it? Well, it's a drum. You can't technically call it a smoker because it doesn't go low enough in temperature. I mean, you can adjust the airflow and do a couple of modifications to make this a complete smoker if you wanted to. Don't get me wrong, but out of the box, it's an incredible price and allows you to do competition style barbecue right in your backyard. Very, very little cost in comparison to anything else that's out there. It's easy, you set it, forget it, and you just cook, man. It's great, and you can do so much on here. But let's dive into this. Let's just open this thing up and see what's in the box. I love this. This is great branding. So immediately when you open the box, look at this. If brand is important, welcome to the herd. I love that. Just something cool. So we get into it, and obviously this is the top here. And I'm just gonna take that out. Yeah, there's the lid for it. And then inside, this is cool. All right, so hey, look at this. So it comes with spices already. Here's some beef and game pit rub and all purpose. That is cool, right? And here's your manual. Looks like a sticker in there. Lid handle assembly, so we'll get into that. And this comes with your hook tool. So it allows you to remove the hooks really, really easy. And I'll show you that in a minute. Put that there for a sec. Let's dive into this. Let's see what's in here. All right. So in here, looks like we have, okay, there's all our meat hooks. Okay, I believe there's 8 in total. And look at this. This is class. It even comes with a screwdriver and a wrench. So you don't have to go to your garage and find the tools to build this thing. And there's not really much as far as I understand. There's just, you got it right here. There's just this, that's the handle, I guess, for the lid. Yeah, that's it. There's just the hardware. And now here's the grate. And what? Oh, okay, that's the, so what they have on here, let me just untie this, is they have the base for the pit barrel, and it's just upside down on top of the grate. So let me just take these twist ties off, and I'll show you what we got here. All right, so, see that? So that, my friends, is the base. That will go on the ground. That lifts it up, gets it off of whatever you're cooking on. And then here's your cooking grid. I mean, you can put this in here, treat this like a regular barbecue over charcoal. You want to lay steaks, vegetables, I mean, anything you want on top of that grid. And in here, just some support, cardboard support, I guess. And down in the bottom, just gonna remove that cardboard first. And in here, here's our charcoal basket. Let's put this over here and get that styrofoam off there. Okay, there it is. There's the charcoal basket. The last thing we have to do is get this barrel out of the box. Let's do that. There's just a couple of pieces of styrofoam to protect this thing on either side. 3 actually. A little bit of cardboard on the handles. It's definitely not going to get damaged in transit. And there it is. Cool. All right, so I'm just going to place that on the stand. Inside here are the 2 hanging rods. Let's get these out. Yeah, it's basically rebar. 2 pieces of rebar that when you do get this started, easily slide in like this. Okay, see? And that's where you're going to hang the meat from. I just noticed this. They have the perfect spot for you to hang your bottle opener for your beer or your beverage, whatever you're drinking. I think that's cool. So exactly with beer. Unfortunately, I didn't get that accessory, but I'm going to order it now. All right, let's grab that lid and that handle. Actually, I'm going to put the charcoal basket in first. And it just goes in the bottom like so. All right. Next step, I'm gonna put in the cooking grid, and that just sits on these little tabs here. Let me show you. There's 3 tabs, 1, 2, 3, and that just easily just goes on like that and rests on there. So now it's a barbecue if you want it to be that. The next step is that lid. Let's get the lid now. So I'm just gonna pop it out of the styrofoam. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be cool. So that lid would just go on here like this. All right, same. And there's the 2 holes for the handle, which we have here. We're gonna open up that hardware pack and let's get this put together. Here we go. I mean, that's all there is. 2 bolts, 2 nuts, 2 washers. Let's just look at the instructions to be safe as to exactly where they want the washers. There's the hook tool. Congratulations on your purchase of a pit barrel. Nice sticker there. I don't know exactly where I'm going to put that yet, but I will find a spot. And then here we go, the lid handle assembly. Handle is centered on the lid, so not like that, but like that. And you'll see there that the washers go on the bottom side. So on the bottom, the nut, the washer, the handle on the top, and then the screws going down the top. Let's do this. So what they were saying in the illustration, they want it centered. So you wouldn't put it that way. Okay, you look at the center of the handle, it's not centered with the lid. So they want it this way. It's really easy to figure out, right? Center, that's where the handle is right there. Not the where you screw it, but the handle. Get those couple of screws. Just do one at a time, make it easier. Let me flip this over. I'll keep that one on there like that. Then on the bottom, we'll put 1 washer and 1 nut here. And I'm just gonna do it finger tight, just so I can obviously adjust the handle to where I want it to be. There's the one. Let's turn it over. Here's our other one. And again, washer and nut. Great. The next thing we're going to do is just easily take the supplied screwdriver and the wrench. I mean, obviously easier if you go to get your socket from the garage, but hey, whatever. It comes with it, so let's just see how well this works. All right, good. All right, let's do the other one. All right, there it is. Handle is on there. The next thing we need to do is set the ventilation for our elevation at where we're located. So everybody would do that depending on where you live. Where I live, I'm about 600 feet above sea level, so I would use the first one there where it says 0 to 2,000 feet, and that's what you want the bottom vent to look like. So I'm just going to set that now so it resembles that picture. Very easy. All right, I think I pretty much have it there. Okay, so obviously I had to take everything out in order to reach that nut here. So I just used that wrench to hold the nut and the screwdriver to tighten it when I have it set in the right spot. And I'm just going to reinstall the charcoal basket and the grate and the hanging rods. Okay, now obviously if you're going to be using the hanging rods, you wouldn't use that grate. Okay, if you're hanging your meat, so you would take that out. Let me show you this. And you easily just slide it in like that and like this. So the great thing about this is you can hang the meat, so the meat hangs over the fire, and it's like this convection cooking, and the results are supposed to be amazing. But if you wanted to use a grate and hang meat on one side, use a grate on the other, I got a great accessory I'm going to show you in that accessory video. That's again is linked down below. Allows you to do everything all at once. Hanging meat, grilling, if you want to do some vegetables on one side and hang your ribs on the other. I mean, it's going to be remarkable. Obviously for storing, what I would do is rods out, put the grate in here, the rods back. I mean, you could store the rods vertically in here. And then we got the meat hooks. Don't forget about your meat hooks. And they would just literally just hang on there, obviously without the grid, but put them on there. And again, that's probably where I would store them. And then you would use the meat hook tool once you have meat on there. I mean, these are going to be hot, obviously, right? So you would just take that, very simply, just use that. And again, that meat hook tool comes standard with the pit barrel cooker. And then the lid on top. There you have it. My pit barrel cooker is ready to go. Man, that setup was so easy and fast. I can't believe it. I am so excited to get cooking. Again, I'll have another video that will show you my top accessories for my new pit barrel, plus my first cook. They'll both be linked below. Check them out, and we'll see you next time.